crazy. There for now, just so we could do the whole face. So I am going to start with my eyes. So I already primed, moisturized, and all that good stuff. Now I'm going to be picking up just a concealer, and this one's the Makeup by Mario, and we're going to conceal all my eyes. So what this is going to do is this is just going to make sure the makeup that we put on lasts us all day. I want to just talk about real quick, how was my trip, how did it go? Like, you know, I know people were concerned on my social media, was like, oh my gosh, the war, what happened, and all that good stuff. So first things first, I want to start by saying is that so we were supposed to schedule to go to Israel since November, but you know, everything happened with the war, so we just, the tour people, because we were going with the group, well basically we're going with the church, right? You guys, if you don't know, but my dad has a PhD doctor degree in theology, and so he was going to be doing the tour, but obviously we go with the tour agent because they have all that connections, and my dad has all the connections. Real quick, I'm going to be using the Makeup by the Makeup Shack, and I honestly just want to do a nice just red tone smoky eye, and then some natural lips. And I want it, basically I'm being inspired by my earrings, so we'll just go from there. So I'm going to be picking up first this one right here. So we were scheduled to go since November, but you guys know that everything what happened with the war, we were just like, we're just going to reschedule because, you know, obviously war has just and so we were like, okay, well, you know, they don't want to put, you know, us or people at risk, so we were like, okay. So what ended up happening is that we rescheduled till April, March. Obviously, where we were going to be, it was going to be far from the war. But, you know, anything could happen and everything could happen. So what ended up happening is that we just obviously rescheduled till March. Brown color right here. Just a fluffy brush, and I'm just going to be blending everything out just like that. Just a little bit of this red right here. They just want to just, you know, reschedule with us, so we end up rescheduling obviously, and we went in March. I'm just literally just focusing this red just right here, types of browns, and we're just gonna put this on the lids. Yeah, so honestly, so we went to Jordan, and then we went to Israel, and then we went to Egypt. So it was a church group that we went. I mean, like I said, you can see in the videos how it went, and you could see how my dad was explaining some of the places that we were going. So it was honestly a beautiful experience. I have been to Israel in 2018. I went to Israel in 2018, but this one right here, this was my first time going, obviously, with my husband and my daughter. So it was an experience that honestly, experience that I would never forget. The fact that I was able to do this with my family, my kids, and stuff like. Well, obviously, I was missing my other two girls, but it was an experience that it was beautiful. And, you know, now I am doing very, very heavy makeup. I'm doing this like full glam, okay, just so you know. So next I'm picking up my Tarte concealer, which is one of my favorite concealers, and as you could tell, I'm already like running out of this concealer. So then I'm gonna add just a little bit of the e.l.f. on top because this is a little lighter, but like I said, we are doing full heavy makeup. I was able to experience it, like I said, with my daughter, with my husband, with my parents, with my grandma. So my daughter was able to be with her great granddaughter. Oh, talking about the baby. Hola, mamás. ¿Cómo estás? Bien. ¿Qué haces?
Aquí tengo abuela. Aquí tengo bebé. Aquí fotógrafo. Aquí
Sí.
Aquí tio.
This is the teal.
Yes.
Yeah. So next I'm picking up my Morphe foundation. And I'll tell you the color right now. It is in Filter Tan 24. Okay. Trust the process. I know I look crazy, but you gotta really trust the process. Ever.
Mommy.
And I know most of you are like, you are using the same contour stick
Mommy.
for a long time already.
Mommy.
And the answer is yes, because this has lasted me such a long time. And look, I still have all this to go. And I've been having this for almost 2 years. So yeah, so we went to Jordan. We went to Israel. We went to Egypt. So I've been to Israel before. I just haven't been to Egypt. Oh my gosh, y'all. Let me tell you, there's just so much that you could learn. Mind-blowing to me of everything you learn in Egypt. But let me tell you, I honestly thought that the pyramids were in the middle of nowhere, the desert, but it's not. It's like you'll see like houses around. It's crazy. I honestly thought that the pyramids, I know this might sound dumb, but I really thought that the pyramids were somewhere else. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Next I'm picking up a clean brush. And then I'm going to be blending this right here. Brush? Okay, so next I'm picking up my powder, and my powder, I'm just putting it all over my face. I know we contoured and everything, but I just feel like putting powder just blends everything together.
Mommy.
Right here, I got it in the, this one is in Formats. And I honestly been loving this contour. And this is why I like doing my hair last, because obviously I get like white and stuff in my hair. So yeah, so Egypt, oh my gosh, we went to the pyramid, and then you could go inside the pyramid, but honestly I told my husband like we didn't want to, because they said that it's 15 minutes, you get very claustrophobic. I personally don't get claustrophobic and things, but you know, we had the baby and we were, you know, with a group of people, and I didn't want everyone like waiting for us. So, but honestly, like I think just seeing the pyramid was just enough. Like it is mind-blowing. If you could go to trips like these, I suggest you go. We're saying, please be careful, you know, the war. But honestly, it was so peaceful in Israel. Like, you wouldn't have thought there was war or there was anything going on. It was so peaceful, so, like, I honestly how peaceful Israel was. Like I said, if you wouldn't have gone, like you would never ever think that there's war, that there's something going on, of how peaceful it was. So yeah, so from Israel we went across the border to go to Egypt. Honestly, like you have to see my videos. By the way, I'm really like contouring, baking. I'm really doing a full beat right now. I can't explain it. Like, you just have to see the vlogs of everything what was going on and the places we went and things like that. Next, I'm just picking up the dark brown that I showed you guys earlier, and I'm just gonna smoke out the bottom lash. I can't sit here and say that I had a favorite part. I honestly didn't. I think everything was just on its own, like the experience. I can't say, oh, I like this better or I like this. No. I think what kind of brought me more my attention and everything that was going on was when we went to Egypt. just because, like I said earlier, I never went to Egypt. I've been to Israel already, and I already had those experiences. But Egypt, and just being there where Moses was and where God gave him the 10 Commandments, the burning bush, where God spoke to him, like, honestly, just being there just gives you the chills. Picking up the blurring powder, and this powder is a little light. I'm just gonna blend everything again. It's not your typical color. It's not my typical color powder. It's just a powder that's a little lighter. And the reason why is kind of because I still want the whole baking kind of there, but I'm just obviously just blending everything together, if that makes sense. Or anything has strips like this, you should go. My husband was impressed as well. Him and my baby never been to Israel. And so it was the first time them going, and my husband's like, man, babe, I love it. I also did a really cute like a TikTok video on every places that we visit. Of course, there was just so much going on in other places that we visit. I didn't get every single place, but I got the majority of the places and the days, because honestly, that idea, like, you'll see the video, but the idea came about when I was like, babe, we should actually record everywhere where we're going. And he was like, oh yeah, we should, babe. A little bit of blush. So the blush color that I'm going to be adding is going to be from here as well. Oh, I can't take off the color, but it's like a light pink. It's from MAC, so we're just going to go with that blush. Our new lash style. But you know what? I'm going to actually do my lips, then I'm going to do my lashes last, just so I could kind of just show, like, do like a little video on Instagram. The little reels and stuff like that. This one from MAC, and this one is in chestnut. Like this one from Anastasia Beverly Hills in Dusty Rose. This looks so pretty. And then I'm gonna add the MAC. I mean, you could just add a gloss, but I'm just gonna add a little bit of this. Add the e.l.f. in Pink Cosmo. Just add a gloss to it. Now that we have our full glam face, I'm going to be picking up one of the new styles from Jaelserranoministries Cosmetics, and this one is in style Humble. As you could tell, it is a very neutral, very light lash. And they're size 12. They're really little. I normally like really big lashes, but of course I have to think about my neutral girls, my natural girls, the girls that really like light makeup lashes like this. So look how tiny they are. I call them humble is because, you know, you're humble, you're down there. Look at how tiny they are. They're really little. If it was for me, I know this makeup look would look beautiful with big lashes, but I did want to show you guys, like I mentioned, our natural style that we have for Jaelserranoministries Cosmetics, and they're very lightweight, very lightweight, and you could use these up to 20 uses. So these are the lashes, and they're so tiny. Oh my gosh. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye.